I hear some of you talk about, oh, stocks is not for me, why should I invest in the stock market? But you're making a big mistake, and I'm here to tell you exactly how you're making that mistake. I'll start by giving you an example, because, today we're not just talking about Nigerian stocks, but we're talking about foreign stocks. Did you know that Zoom, yes, Zoom, the video conferencing app, is up more than 200% since April? I thought you probably didn't know. You're not interested in stocks, are you? But what that means, let me provide some context. What that means is that if you had invested, say, 5 million naira in Zoom as at April, today you would have made a 200% profit, which translates to 10 million. Let that sink in. 10 million naira profit. But that's just Zoom. There's so many stocks that can make headway for you when you're looking at American stocks, especially because the US is such an advanced economy. The companies there are top companies, top notch. They help you diversify your income. You don't need to be investing only in Naira-based assets. It gives you a pathway. It gives you an opportunity to diversify your portfolio and have some dollarized income in there. Because at the end of the day, you need to remember that Zoom, the company we're talking about that I started off with, giving an example, is actually 3 times the size of the Nigerian stock exchange. Yes, you heard that correctly. The market cap of Zoom is about $141 billion compared to the Nigerian stock market, which has a total market capitalization of just 42 billion naira. Yeah. Let me run through the opportunities in investing in US stocks, for instance. It gives you an opportunity to hedge against an imminent naira devaluation. Nigeria tends to have issues with its exchange rate. The naira is probably devalued every 4 years and all that. By investing in US stocks, of course, you're investing in dollars, which means that your asset is dollarized. So it's protected against any form of devaluation that might happen. So it's not your worry when people are running around the street saying that, oh, the naira has been devalued or I've lost the fortune because of the naira devaluation. Second is, it's also a hedge against inflation. You know that prices are skyrocketing in Nigeria, and it's really hard these days to find an asset that can give you an inflation-beating return. It's really difficult. Perhaps you want to look at some stocks, but even at that, there's still a huge gap. There's still not much to be excited about. Inflation is at about 13.7% in Nigeria, and the yield on the 1-year treasury bill is about 0.5% last time I checked. So that's negative real return right there. So how many opportunities are there in Nigeria? You really need to consider investing in American stocks as well. Another thing is that, of course, investing in the US market also gives you it helps you hedge against a lot of risk that is typically associated with the stock markets of developing economies. The US is a developed economy, and is not as risky as the stock market of other developing economies like Nigeria and the likes. So you really need to consider that. And I know one question I get a lot is, can you even invest in American stocks from Nigeria? Oh, come on, it's 2020. Yes, you can. There are a lot of mobile apps out there that you can just download and then you can start investing. I would have given you more information now on exactly how you can invest in the American stock market, but I'll leave that for a special report that we're putting together at Business Day, which would really go in detail how you can invest in American stocks and other foreign stocks, the platforms you can use. We're going to be giving you insight into the different platforms, the ones that are better than the others, and all of that kind of information that you certainly would need. The report would help you get a very good grasp of the platforms you can use to invest in American stocks, as well as provide some analysis of some of the best returning American stocks and foreign stocks that you would find in the market today. Another question I often get is, how much knowledge do I need to have to be able to be an investor in the foreign stock market? Well, the truth is, you don't need to do too much of that work. That's why you have investment bankers and stockbrokers who advise you on the right stocks to pick using the right type of analysis. A lot of people like to do technical analysis, but sometimes that's not useful enough. For a long-term investor, it's probably better for you to rely on fundamental analysis, which your investment bankers and stockbrokers can help you with. Personally, I like to do a lot of research on my own and then also get some knowledge from my investment banker. So I would probably recommend the same. So I think that's where we ended today. Look out for the report that will be out on the platforms that you can use to invest in American stocks, and let's start making this money. Thank you.